I know. You see.
No. That's what I think about that.
Splash me again.
Okay.
Alright, that's enough.
I'm putting the rest of these in the enchantment chest.
Alright. Oh, by
Because
the way, we started the recording.
Oh yeah, I assumed. That's what the Drake and Josh theme song was for.
That was the iCarly theme song.
Oh wait.
How dare you!
Fuck. Frick. I'm
Within the first, like, 30 seconds. Come on.
Somebody goes, ugh, clicks up the video. I don't blame them.
Basically, we left off the exact same point last video. I'm about to go get some potatoes to get hot potato books.
Yeah.
That's what I do, apparently.
Also, as you saw me splashing the enchantment potions that were a lot better than normal enchantment bottles. If you are going to do any enchanting, you should probably get a couple of Lapis minions, because their final tier is the Titanic Experience bottle. Those weren't Titanic ones, these were Grand ones, which are a lot less. But they're still very, very useful.
Don't they give you like 200 levels per bottle?
Yeah. And people were willing to spend a lot of money on them in the auction house too, which...
Oh yeah, hundreds of thousands.
Yeah. Pretty much the best way to earn money is just to pick a single... We haven't done super well about picking a single one. Originally we just had a lot of diamond minions.
Yeah, and then we got high up and we were like, well, we're done now, so...
Yeah. Because there's honestly not a lot under the diamond tree besides... Once you get the hardened diamond armor for your armor, it's pretty much as far as you need to go. There's not much else past that. You can sell enchanted diamonds, but as it stands right now, it's just a little pointless.
Also, Potato 1.
Potato 1?
Yeah. What's that children's show, Small Potatoes?
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I've also never seen it.
Matt, put it up on screen. No, we are not the Game Grumps. I see how you can make that mistake. With a superior production quality.
Oh yeah. See, I could see how you could mistake either one of our voices for Dan or Aaron. You'll never know which one's which, though.
Yeah.
You have to guess.
Oh, I got the portal to the barn recipe. We can put that up.
Oh. Alright. New portal for the portal room. That's a good one.
Yeah.
What does that actually take to make, though?
I don't know.
Carrots, potatoes, and ender pearls.
Like compressed potatoes?
No, just normal ones. It always takes the normal ones, but the portals are actually really cheap. It's just the ender pearls that's really hard to get. Essentially, the only way you can get an ender pearl... There's two ways to get an ender pearl minion. One is to make a platform on your island to spawn 50 endermen, and then kill them all. Then that might be different later. No, that's not what we did. We got about 10 that way, and then some guy in the hub world said he'd trade some enchanted pork chops for enderman minions. So I gave him 16 enchanted pork chops for one enderman minion, and now we have infinite ender pearls.
Essentially infinite. Still takes a while for them to go up.
Actually, I need to put that enderman minion back down, because...
Yeah, we only have 13, I think.
We only have one.
What? What did you use 10 for?
For the... I had to use all the ender pearls for the portals we put in. They cost
afterwards. There's 10 in the chest over by the portals. So like
11
there is? Chests over by the portals, yeah.
Oh, well that won't be enough anyway. We need 16.
Yeah.
I know we have a lot of enchanted ender pearls that I made to upgrade him, and then we didn't have to use them, so
this is
my bad.
Riveting gameplay.
Yeah.
Do we have enough carrots?
We don't have enough. Actually, yeah, because you used all the carrots to make carrot bait.
Is that an innuendo?
No, the carrot bait for the rabbit king, which is one of the... Why would you say it? Which... Okay, essentially the rabbit king... I know in the last episode we mentioned fishing.
Yes.
when you fish, you can fish up certain sea creatures. And one of them is like a rabbit one that's really strong, and you need to use a specific rabbit bait to catch him. And we haven't gotten one yet. I know we can. I think you're high enough level fishing that we'd be able to catch it. You're not? What level fishing are you?
I'm like...
You need to be 15 to catch it.
I think I'm either 13 or 14.
Alright, so we're almost there to be able to catch him, but we made the bait before we knew that you had to be level 15.
Yeah.
But they have a lot of different ones. And then they have some that are super far down, and every once in a while you'll be fishing in the public area, and one of them somebody accidentally fishes up one of the really good ones.
Yeah, and then either someone else gets the loot, or or that person one-shots it, and then just yoinks away with it.
Luckily, when they did the timing and everything for the mob drops, even if you are fishing in a public space and say somebody else kills it while you're trying to hit it and they try to steal the loot, there's about a 5-second period where they cannot pick up any of the loot. And that way if you're not dead and you're still there, you're pretty much guaranteed to get the loot from it.
Oh yeah. Actually, can we talk about the difference between the old Magma Boss kill mechanics and the new ones?
God, they've changed it really well. Okay, essentially, if you know anything about Minecraft and picking up items, you know that sometimes you'll like throw items to somebody and then you'll pick them back up.
Yeah.
Essentially, there's a priority when it comes to picking items up.
There used to be.
There used to be. Well, that's just priority in Minecraft. That still exists. But that's how the Magma Boss fight used to work. Essentially, whoever was in the lobby first, whoever was in that world first, had the priority. So they would always pick up the thing. They didn't even have to touch the Magma Boss, which is essentially just a giant magma cube that spawns in the Nether Fortress area. They could just Ender Pearl over as soon as it died, and then pick up the final good drop. And that was it. And the way they've changed it now is that essentially you get drops based on the amount of damage you do, and you get more and more rare drops based on how much damage.
Yes.
So if you did a lot of damage to the Magma Cube boss, you'll get a lot of drops. If you only did a little damage, you still have a chance of getting those really rare drops, but you will get some drops. Yeah. It won't be, I helped fight this, I get nothing, wait the next 2 hours and try again.
Think of it...
And also, just so you know... Oh, yeah, go.
Think of it like, each, X amount of damage you do is a raffle ticket in the big auction of the boss loot.
Yeah.
The more damage you do, the more tickets you have, but you're still not guaranteed because other people have tickets.
You're still not guaranteed to get the good item.
Also, Potato 3, Vaccine Talisman,
provides immunity to poison damage when held. It's made of 9 poisonous potatoes.
Just gotta say, a lot of white mothers need a vaccine talisman in their lives. Children, too.
Yeah, it's the children who need them. Mothers just got them as kids and now think that they're poisoned, and that's obviously why they're alive.
Yeah. They'll die off eventually, natural selection.
Yeah.
But, it's like that whole raw water thing that people stopped doing. I hope that they stopped doing.
Excuse me?
Yeah, raw water. They used to take... It was like, it's healthier for you because it comes directly from a stream. No, it's got like a bunch of bacteria in it. It's raw water. It's untreated. There's like...
That's super dangerous. There's a reason we treat water.
Yeah, it's like, there's no fluoride. Well, fluoride helps your teeth, so I don't... Okay.
Yeah, they put... No, don't you know, Anthony? They put fluoride in the water supply to mind control the masses.
To turn the frogs gay, am I right?
Yeah. Am I right, gamers?
Bad.
No. We're very funny. Press like and subscribe for
Hit
for more
the
delicious
notification
gamer
bell.
time.
Hit the notification bell to,
Catching egg coming soon. What is catching egg?
maybe it's like a Pokeball.
Oh, that we could actually bring like a single cow over and milk it.
Oh, that'd be... Alright, something about that sentence struck me a weird way, but okay.
It strokes you a weird way.
That too. I don't like the
Strokes
idea of bringing over a single cow and milking it.
I know. Well, I think one of the achievements before was milk a cow, and I don't know if they got rid of it, but I definitely never did it.
Huh.
Yeah. I think the one bad thing about making a castle is you have two choices. Let your cobblestone minion generate a ton of cobblestone, and then just smelt it, or just buy all the stone.
You can make him generate stone instead of cobblestone.
Oh, I
The
didn't
smelting
even think
upgrade.
about that. Would you put the smelting upgrade on the cobblestone?
I don't know where
minion?
it is.
It should be in the minion chest or the tools chest.
I
Don't
don't
ask
think
me
it's
where
in
I-
either. Oh, it's
Don't
in the
ask-
tools. Okay.
I was gonna say it's in one of them. Don't ask me which one I put it in.
Okay.
But I've been spending this whole time mining coal.
I have
Just
carrots and potato inside the greenery chest. Yeah, I'll slap this auto smelter on the cobblestone minion. By the way, we didn't explain it very well last episode. So there are these two upgrade slots here. You can, well, there's a tooltip you can see, but there are compressors and there are things like auto smelters that do certain things. Compressors just make it so if it's an ore minion, it'll generate blocks instead.
yeah, so like instead of filling up its inventory with iron ingots or with like diamonds, it'll turn them all into diamond blocks. That way it can actually hold a lot
Yeah.
more.
Well, it'll get to 9 diamonds, and then it'll turn those 9 diamonds into a block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they also have storage chests. We've put all those little chests next to them. There's a special kind of storage chest that takes a stack of logs for the small storage chest.
And like
And
20 stacks of logs for the medium one.
they all have a little inventory inside of them where they can hold stuff. But with one of those chests, you can make your inventory a bit bigger so they can hold a bit more resources.
Yes.
They're one of the basic things that you have to get if you're gonna not be on the server for very long, because that way you can actually have your minions won't entirely fill up while you're gone. You'll get the more productivity.
Yes. Also, you can... I didn't explain this very well. You can get really rare stuff from fishing. Here's the common kind of stuff from fishing. This is uncommon, but it's okay. It's not that rare. And here's the kind of stuff you can get very rarely from fishing. Keep in mind, each one of these items, excluding this one, because this is just a normal Minecraft golden apple, each one of these items is, as we said, 2.5 stacks of whatever it is. So this is 2.5 stacks of bones, and whatever that is times 6 of iron.
Do we have enchanted bones in there? Because that'll be useful
Yes.
for one of the... Yeah.
We have one.
I'm working on getting more enchanted bones and that sort of stuff, because there's a single bow you can get far down the bone line, which is supposedly the best bow in the game, which is really frustrating because it's like, well, I'd really like this, and I'd also like to not spend our entire... I don't want to spend all the money we own on just one of them, because
Yeah.
people know how much it costs. They have somebody for every single item has to make it. So those bones, they're not just coming from nowhere. They're not getting sold from Hypixel. Anything that you buy is getting sold from another player. Or
Yeah.
I guess there's a couple little vendors that sell dirt and stone and cobblestone and lava buckets and water and all the kind of basic materials you wouldn't be able to generate that easily.
Yeah.
But anything that's like a crafted item, you have to get from the auction house. Any of the special crafted items, anything enchanted, any grappling hooks, unless you make these cost couple thousand string.
Yeah.
Like, because you need the enchanted string to make you need a couple stacks of enchanted string to make a grappling hook. So, but even then, they cost about $20,000, which in the long run isn't that bad compared to a lot of the swords that go for what, upwards $1 million, couple million.
Yeah. I mean, they could go for 20,000. They would go for more, but people focus on one thing, and that kind of drives the market down for those certain things. Because somewhere, someone is gonna have a surplus.
Just a full base of spiders, and that's all they have. They just instead of focusing on lapis and everything, it's a viable strategy. If you pick one thing that's like really desirable, it's a gamble because you don't know if it'll be desirable when you get to the final thing you want to make.
Yeah.
But if you put all your resources into it, make the good items at the end of this whatever line you're looking at. So say lapis. Say we had only lapis minions. We just have like 10 lapis minions. We could make lapis minions, make a Titanic experience bottles, which are a really desired item because they give you a ton of enchantment levels, and then make money with that. And then any other resources we wanted, we could just use the money. Or you can diversify what you have a little bit and make your own items, but you'll have less money because you're diversifying. You're not focusing solely on selling one thing. So you're not going to be able to get there as quick.
Exactly. And with that lengthy conversation about everything and a little bit of gathering, we end this video at 16 minutes and 59 seconds. Okay, it's 17 minutes long. I'm joking. It's not 16 minutes. Anyway.
I apologize for my mistake earlier in mistaking the iCarly theme song for the Drake and Josh theme song. I should be hung. I understand.
Go jump off the edge.
I'll do you one better.
You failed at that. And she's gone. And she fell into the void. Alright. Well, that's it. Peace out, losers.
Bye.
Also, comment if you want anything, because you'll be the only comment.